This is your Frontier opening bell. It's the second trading day of the new business week. It's the 14th day of November. Welcome to the show. Let's just walk you through very quickly the trading day across a few African markets we cover on a daily basis. The Nigerian market pulled back on Monday, down by 160 billion naira in terms of the total value of the market that we saw as the markets saw profit booking very heavily on the shares of Boason Omofaye, Nigeria's second largest cement maker. The BRVM in Cote d'Ivoire, the composite fell by 0.33%, almost the same margin with the Nigerian bourse. The Egyptian market up by 0.2%. The Nairobi stock market is getting back, grew 0.63% in the green, 88.95, could as well cross back to 90 reading on the all-share index between now and the weekend. Let's get some hope that will happen. Safaricom earnings been lifting the market a little bit. Of course, that's iconic and the most capitalized company on the Nairobi stock market. You have the JSE up by roughly 1% on Monday, 71,633 to start the new business and markets week. Let's get on. Move on to see the top stories within the East African corridor. Tanzania's Institute for Education is Snapify are partnering, working together to roll out what you know as e-library project for the country. That's good news for education. In the meantime, Kenya is picking Citibank and Standard Bank as the country begin to consider whether it is time to approach the global marketplace for Eurobond offering. And Rwanda as well as Qatar are in partnership in key ICT projects within the East African country. And Tanzania says it's going to review fuel import system over price volatility that we've seen. We've seen this issue come into play in Uganda, between Uganda and Kenya. Now Tanzania, another big neighbor in East Africa, is looking into its fuel import system. Let's move on to West Africa, where we've got a couple of deals being announced here at the Intra-Africa Trade Fair 2023 in Cairo, Egypt. UBA closed $150 million trade deal with Afrexim Bank. Tenor Energy also did about $75 million yesterday with Afrexim Bank for a pre-oil export financing, while Oilserve, which is another oil company in Nigeria, did about $130 million deal to work with Afrexim Bank as the company looks to set up a refinery in Nigeria, a modular refinery that is. That's quite very interesting. In the banking sector, Sterling Bank picked $75 million deal with Afrexim Bank, which is to support the bank's non-oil export financing. I spoke with the top official of the bank who told me after the signing yesterday afternoon that the bank is looking at $150 million next year in deal with Afrexim Bank to support its portfolio or pipeline of non-oil exports that's expanding within Nigeria. And deals totaled $34.82 billion at the just concluded Africa Investment Forum in Marrakesh, Morocco. That was concluded just a day or two into the IATF here in Egypt. That was the brainchild of the EFDB group. And Guinea says it made $169 million from Saudi Africa Summit, which was concluded a few days ago. Let's take it to Southern Africa and then capture a couple of headlines as we start the day. Afrexim Bank has issued its first border transit bond in Comesa region. That's the common market for East and Southern Africa. And Vodacom South Africa sales jump, revenue up 42% because of that deal with Egypt. And Eskom is opening Africa's largest battery energy storage facility. Despite the problems with Eskom, the company is working its way, the utility giant working its way out of its morass that's been a problem in the last few years. Malawi is looking to restrict FX transactions after further devaluation of the currency, the kwacha. And finally, in Southern Africa, China has told Zambia's creditors to take a fair deal in debt restructuring or rejigging that the Southern African resource-rich country is pursuing under the country's President Ichilema. Finally, back here in North Africa, where Frontier opening bell is coming to you this Tuesday. Egypt's inflation dips to 35.98% in October. That's good news for the President El-Sisi, who's looking to conduct another elections next month in December. That's down from 38% in the month of September. Egypt's bank's foreign currency deposits up slightly 0.02% to about 1.56 trillion Egyptian pounds in the month of September. That's the end of the third quarter. And Taka Arabia says it's posted 316 million US dollars revenue. It's opening its first national gas station in Tanzania. That's the relationship between North Africa and Tanzania in East Africa. And Nigeria has broken the ground for Tala Hamza's zinc project in the country. Good news, put it up. And you got Morocco extending tax exemptions to cover essential consumer goods into this very huge economy north of the continent. And those are your headlines on Frontier Opening Bell this Tuesday, the 14th of November. I am Boason Omofaye. Have a great day, and I'll be with you very soon.